What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the Powerstop Extreme. I believe they're the Z36s. They're the tow packet, or the pads and rotors that were made for the tow, like specific, like hauling and towing. Anyways, I've put about 50,000 miles on these brakes since I installed them. When I put them on, the truck had 45,000 ish miles. Now I'm currently sitting at 95,000 miles. And little backstory, if you want to fast forward, go for it, but this is sort of important to it. When I bought this truck, it had 19,000 miles on it. It was 4 years old, 19,000 miles, OEM everything. Never even had a hitch in the receiver. The thing was still factory painted. So 19,000 miles of this truck was very easy driving miles. Must have been just a grocery getter to someone. They didn't really use it or abuse it or really haul anything with it. When I got it and then put the other 26,000 miles on it within 2 years, not even within a year, I destroyed those brakes. There was nothing left on them, no padding. It was even wearing into the metal. It was metal on metal. So within 26,000 miles, I really destroyed the brakes. And what I was hauling, it wasn't even like I was always slamming on them. I was hauling my work trailer that had electric brakes on it. I was hauling our old boats. I was hauling an equipment trailer. Before I even had my work trailer, there's a B. And I always was hauling mulch or landscaping material or rocks, scrap metal. I always had something behind me towing something, sometimes even trailers that didn't even have electronic brakes or hydraulic brakes, like the jet ski trailers or the Polaris Razor, like stuff like that, four-wheelers. I was always hauling behind me, and I blew those brakes to kingdom come, and that's why I ended up going with the Powerstop Extremes. So when I got these put on, or when I put them on, I painted my rotors, everything like that, and I've never had an issue with them. They never made noise. There was never a crazy amount of brake dust up until, sorry, my thing is broken here. Up until a few thousand miles ago, this one side started to create more brake dust than normal, as you can see there. And this side is starting to have a little brake dust as well. You can see here, but it's nothing like OEM. The OEM brakes were creating brake dust like nobody's business. It was like this. This is how much brake dust the OEMs were creating every few thousand miles. The fact that this just now started to happen towards, I'm guessing, the end of the life of these guys, because there we are. As you can see, we are towards the end of the life of this pad right here. But there's still pad. And like I said, about 50,000 miles later, there is still padding on these pads. And the OEM ones had nothing. They were metal on metal at 45,000. This is uneven wear, which tells me I have to bleed my brakes, which I was planning on doing at some point. So stay tuned for that video. So this is uneven wear, but there's still pad here. That's still good. Maybe not so much down here, but that's way better than the OEMs. Way better. So let's go take a look at the rear, because the rear, as I kind of already checked out, is not as well as the front. This one pretty good. Some pad left, but definitely need to replace it. I'm gonna set this here for right now. And this guy is almost completely gone. So still a little bit pad, but not a whole lot. It's basically, I need to get new brake pads. So that's that with the brake pads. Actually, I think I might do this, flip them, because again, I still have to bleed the brakes for the uneven wear. That's on me, nothing with the pads themselves. However, the rotors have been holding up very well. They're they're a little rusty, but I live up in Illinois. You're gonna get, I'm pretty sure I just touched my face with this glove. which means now my face looks like this. Does my face look like that? Maybe not, maybe a little smudge. Anyways, this isn't a crazy amount of rust. Now I do put anti-seize kind of on the flanges here so the wheel doesn't stick to it. And as far as the back wheel goes, little dusty, but that could just be road dirt, not even so much brake dust. And honestly, I've been very happy with these brakes from Powerstop. And the fact, so the razor I had on the back of this truck coming from Pennsylvania, no problems whatsoever. I think the truck had like 80,000 miles on it at that point. Yeah, it was like 80,000 miles on the truck at that point, and with a 1,000-pound razor in the bed of the truck, it still handled like a dream. Was still able to stop. I've been so happy with these brakes. I'm probably going to order another set of just the pads. Don't have to get the rotors. The rotors are still good, so I'm going to get another set of pads. Probably going to order that today, seeing as how low these are. Now, someone did comment on one of my older videos of it, of let me know what happens when they reach 60,000 miles. Unfortunately, I don't think these are going to reach 60,000 miles. 50,000 miles is what I got out of them, but my driving habits are going to be different than your driving habits, and that goes into it. The fact that these lasted a little bit longer than the OEM ones, I'm very happy with. So the main reason why I wanted to bring up that kind of backstory is I feel it's necessary to bring up when talking about the brakes, because the OEM ones, yeah, they lasted me 45,000, or they lasted on the truck for 45,000 miles. Doesn't mean they would have lasted with me for 45,000 miles. In 26,000 miles, I did more in 26,000 miles in a year, I did more driving than that guy did for the 4 years that he owned it. I did more work with this truck than that person probably did, because again, hitch was never touched. The bed was almost undamaged. He may have hauled some things like from the store, but nothing crazy like I've done where I put pallets of pavers back here and hauled it. That's the other thing. I've had 2,500 pounds of pavers in the bed of this truck on these brakes, and they handled it just fine. If anything, better than OEM. So if I had the truck from dealership with the OEM brakes, I don't think they would have even lasted 45,000 miles. I think at 35, maybe 40, if not, maybe not sooner, but definitely sooner than 45, they would have died. Which means these way outlasted the OEM brakes in my honest opinion, and that's why I'm going to order another set. So if you guys are looking to get really good brakes for a pretty good price, I would recommend the Powerstops. Now, in no way is this paid for by them, or did they sponsor me? I bought these brakes with my own hard-earned money. But Powerstop, if you're listening, maybe we can work something out. I'll put a big old sticker on the windshield. But anyways, like I said, really like these brakes. I know this is a lot of talking. It seems like a pretty long review, but I want to give those backstories of everything. And if you follow the channel up to this point, you've seen some of the things that I've hauled in this truck or towed with this truck. When I'm at the boat ramp with our old boat that weighed 11,000 pounds, that boat trailer ain't holding it. The truck is. So, yeah. I like my vehicles. Granted, they do get used like a work truck. However, I try and take care of my things, and I want to put good quality products on them where they're going to last me a while and take care of me and protect me on the road and keep me safe. Because if somebody cuts me off when I'm hauling something, I can't stop as fast as some people, but with these I can stop pretty quick. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. This way I can bring you guys more videos with reviews on like the brakes. I don't know if I'm going to do another one on the airlift, because I honestly have not had any issues with it. I've been very happy with it. I think I got to do a review on the Rancho shocks still. I think I've put 20,000 miles on them since I installed them. And the Bilsteins, those have been working great. So got to do another video, I think, on the shocks. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you later.